So, silver longsword, you may be magical. We will find out. Take a fire dart to the face. Yeah, how do you like them apples? And then I'll come out swinging! Ha ha! Take that, knave! Actually, don't even know what that means. Whoa! Darn it! His buddy was hanging around the corner, waiting for me. Uh-oh. No, my sword is there. Where's my sword? Thank you. Crazy person. She puts away her sword. She's like, this fireball will do the trick. I don't need my sword out anymore. No, dork! And you don't put that sword away until the thing is dead on the ground. Alright, let's continue exploring. You know, the more and more I play this, the more I'm like, you know what, the more I love this game. And it's not nostalgia talking, because my first Elder Scrolls game that I actually played was actually Morrowind. So, I actually played this well after I played, no, it was after Morrowind. I think the order I've played the series in was Morrowind. Then I tried no, it was Morrowind, Arena, Daggerfall, and then I tried what were they called? Redguard and Battlespire. Then after that I played Oblivion. Oblivion. I've got a lot to say about that game once I get to it. And then I played... Well, I went back to Morrowind, obviously, because Morrowind's awesome. And then I played some Skyrim. Ooh, that sounds like an interesting one. Hello, where are you, loud, roaring monster? Roaring? Should I say roaring? Oh, hi, Spider. How you doing? It's like, not bad, you. So, yeah, if I had to rate them as far as, we'll say, favorites go, actually, I'd say the game I spent the least amount of time with, oddly enough, was Daggerfall. Which, really, it seems strange to me because Daggerfall was a fantastic game. It's great. It probably had something to do, though, with the household I grew up in. Very, almost, we'll say a sheltered upbringing. And the idea of pixelated breasts and such was just... Oh my goodness, how could you even dare to think to show that on the screen? I have no idea what accent that was. I just like to break out with random voices at times, which you probably noticed. I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do or any. I'm not really trying to do anything. I just do silly voice. Don't know why. If it bothers you, please let me know and I will stop. But anyways, yeah, so it was very, we'll say, sheltered-ish kind of upbringing. So, as such, that sounds wonderfully dangerous. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. I have no idea if it's a kitty or not. It sounds more like a bear to me, but I'll call it a kitty for now. So, I probably played a lot less Daggerfall because there is, we'll say, an excessive amount of nudity. And, like, to the point that even now, with my... I'll say a little bit more open-mindedness. It's kind of... Oh, it's a miniature! I'ma still call you Kitty. It seems a little bit excessive to me, because it's, for what I understand, at certain parts of the game, they, like, just straight up, like, ripped, like, nudes and, like, porn scenes and such, which was... from what I understand, like I could be completely wrong, but it was just nudity for the sake of being nudity. And so I found that very peculiar, we'll say, design choice. It was like, you know, a designer trying to be edgy. The base game itself is utterly fantastic, but for that reason, I don't know, I'm still a little bit, like, I can get if, you know, if you're gonna put that kind of content in the game, it's part of life, right? You know, and since when did that part of our anatomy become more offensive than, you know, just hacking some guy up into a bloody pile? But I still feel that there's a time to when it's appropriate and when there is a time that there is not. And so for that reason, I think that's why Daggerfall's lower on my favorites list than Arena. Not because it's a worse game, but it's by far a better game than Arena. But we're talking the difference between... is this the way I came? The difference between favorites and which is objectively superior. Which is something I find not enough... I don't know which way I'm going now. I find it's something that not enough people are able to do. There are games that, or there are things in life that are, we'll say, superior, but that doesn't mean they have to be your favorite. And just because something is your favorite doesn't mean you can't acknowledge that something else is better. You know, you know, you could love something that's absolutely horrible and like awful. You know, that's where your guilty pleasures come from. You're like, oh man, this is so horrible, but I enjoy it. It's like the other day I just decided, hey, let's play some Call of Duty. Actually, you know what? That's still objectively. The shooting mechanics are actually very superb on that game. You know, it gets a lot of flack, but the shooting feels good. It's fun just to shoot. I don't need the advancement. But I'll say objectively, Counter-Strike is we'll say, better game for skill and, we'll say, competition. Based, because skill matters more. Call of Duty is actually deliberately designed so that everyone can sort of feel good about themselves. Because, you know, it's a lot easier to get, you know, for everyone to get kills. But even then, I don't feel that's it's a good example. What's oh, I got an example. Phantasy Star Online. I didn't mean to click there. That is a game that I adored. I played that on the Dreamcast when it first came out. And if you don't know what the game is, it was basically it was on the Dreamcast. It was basically an RPG that was designed that you could go online with friends and people all over the world, and basically it was you had this big lobbies where you could join up with up to 4 other players to go complete quests, slay monsters, beat bosses, clear areas, stuff like that. And that game there, I found so addictive. I put so many hours into that game. But honestly, looking at it, I can't actually say with absolute certainty that it was because it was a good game. It was, I guess you could say, it was rather shallow if you want to think about it. And there were a lot of problems with it, but it was, we'll say, it was a fun game. So, it's okay to have fun with games that are not amazing either. What, a red dot? What does a red dot mean? I don't remember what a red dot means. Is that a monster? Do monsters show up on maps? Wait, do monsters show up on maps? Or am I just programmed by, we'll say, modern map conventions to think that red dots are, or by other games rather, to think red equals enemy, when in actuality it might be a door leading down or something. Yes, that's right, because a green square is a door leading up, I believe. So a red door, I'm guessing, would be a door leading down. Yes! Alright, it's a door. Hello? Oh, okay. It's like, man, this is a long hallway. So I walked all the way up there, now I gotta walk down. Oh, I know where I am. Oh, this part is... Okay. This part was actually rather fantastic. I remember let me see, I totally died at this part. Up till now, it's mostly been, you know, dungeon crawling, walking around. Okay, so it's not a door. But I'm pretty sure I still know what it is, because I've cleared this before. Let's just go towards it, because I know that's what my objective is. And yes, I'm saving here. I've died here. So up till now, it's been mostly, you know, walking around, hacking and slashing, and all that kind of wonderful stuff. But now, you come across a strange sight. A room with cells down either side, and each cell seems to be a hungry spider. You see 3 more cells along the southern wall. Next to them stands a dark portal. Dun dun dun! Alright. So in each one of these cages is a hungry spider. Why, you might ask? Well, we are going to encounter our first puzzle for the game. Well, not our first puzzle, I suppose. It's more of a... well, yeah, it's kind of a puzzle. So let's go ahead and... Thou must prove thy worthiness to proceed to the Underdark. No, I need to read that again. No, come back! I didn't read you. Oh, no! Okay, I just hit enter. Let's load the game. I want to be able to read what it says first. The correct answer will open the cell to the gold key, which will open the portal. Rush not to answer, mortal. The wrong choice will open the cell doors to the spiders. Alright. There we go. Now you're actually able to read what it was before stuff happens. So, we need to get, what is it, the cell door open, or... That's cell 2. That's cell 3. So we need to be able to get the golden key so that we can open... Oh, there's the gold key over there. It'd be a miracle if you picked this lock. Let's try it. Whoa! Alright, that is awesome. I was not expecting... Yes, Alexis! I can't pick it up, though. There we go. Alexis, the master thief, can pick any lock. Alright, I'm still gonna go ahead and do this, just so I can show you guys. Oh, that was awesome. Let's save this as Alexis Fang Lair, because we're supposed to solve that that particular part by solving this puzzle. So let's go ahead and approach the door. So as you near, the door itself speaks. Listen to my puzzle, foolish mortal, and prove that you are worthy of my service. If cell 3 holds worthless brass, cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, cell 2 holds worthless brass. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, cell 1 holds the gold key. Knowing this, brave fool, and knowing that all that is said cannot be true, which cell contains the gold key? I have no idea. Alright. Warning, everybody. I'm going to take some time, and I'm going to think this over. Alright, let's see here. So, which cell contains the gold key? So, knowing that all that is said cannot be true. So, not everything that's said can be true. So, what do I have to do? Just disprove one of them? Let's see. So, cell 3 holds the brass. Cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, then cell 3 holds brass. If cell 2 holds brass, cell 1 holds gold key. Okay, let's actually go ahead and... Maybe we should... I'm not actually sure what to say. I think I should actually... Alright, let me see here. Do I have some paper lying around? Index card! That'll do just fine. Alright. So let's try this out. Alright. You know what, maybe I should stop recording here and then come back when I've given the answer. When I've gotten my answer. That's what I'll do. So if you want to work it out, you can pause it out now. Pause it out. You can pause the video now if you want. And when we come back, we will discuss the answer. Or our answer. And see if I get it wrong. I probably will.